Project Lakotei Sichais, Parshas Vayeitzei, Sicha Aleph.
In Parshas Vayeitzei it says, Yaakov lay down to sleep in that place, but in Lavan's house, where the challenge of Gullus he did face, to survive his plight, Yaakov did not lie down to sleep at night. Instead, the 15 Shir Hamales, or the entire Tehillim, he did recite. The 15 Shir Hamales relate to our three Avos so great, who lived on this earth for 15 years together because their lives overlapped with each other. Avraham was 100 when he gave birth to Yitzchak miraculously. When Esav and Yaakov were born, Avraham was 160. Avraham lived to be 175. For 15 years they were all alive. Yaakov kept reciting the 15 Shir Hamales because he knew that the only way he could survive in Lavan's house as a Jew is if, in addition to his own strengths and merits, he also drew upon the strengths and merits of Avraham and Yitzchak Avinu. The reason that this was necessary we can understand by considering the strategy that was used in the days of the Alter Rebbe to win a 7-year war, and we can learn from it for how to win our Vayeitzei for sure. The way that wars were fought way back in history was that each army was divided into camps 3, center, right, and left for the positions taken. The opposing side did the same, and then the battle would begin. Frederick the Great did something new. To trick the enemy, he placed some soldiers in their view. The enemy lined up in a straight row to fight back, but against one camp at a time, Frederick the Great sent his entire army to attack. Since the enemy's army stretched for miles and there was no communication, it was impossible for the huge army to suddenly change direction. Although soldiers they had so many, they were confused and lost terribly. In our Yetzirah we need to fight, the holy three emotions that represent our Vayeitzei unite. Love, fear, and compassion, we use all the powers of Kedusha to win over one part at a time of the Klippa. Instead of fighting against evil, according to the Musar way, and becoming experts in figuring out what caused us to stray, we use the Hasidus approach to make the entire person as strong as can be. He thinks about the greatness of Hashem and the evil falls away automatically. The 15 Shir Hamalas Yaakov did sing, although he was in exile, a place of pain and suffering. Because of the reason for the descent of the Neshama into exile, he did see. The goal is to reach an ascent that is as high as can be.